Here we have a SAT math question. Okay, let's go to the information. A rectangle was altered by increasing its length by 10% and decreasing its width by 5%. If these alterations decrease the area of the rectangle by 12%, what is the value of P? Okay, so here two changes have been made. One is increasing the length of rectangle by 10% and decreasing the width by P%. Okay, so it's a problem based on percentage. Whenever we work on a problem which is based on percentage, usually we consider the unknown quantities as 100. So because a percentage means it's per century, that is a given value has to be compared to 100. So if I assume the unknown quantities as 100, the calculation work will be easier. So I assume the original length of the rectangle as 100 and the original width of the rectangle is also the same value 100. Then what is the area of the rectangle? Then the area of the rectangle will be, the formula is length times width, that is length is 100 and width is 100. When I multiply them, I'm getting 10,000 square units. So the original area of the rectangle is 10,000 square units. Okay, now I'm going to apply the changes. That is, I'm going to increase the length by 10% and decrease the width by P%. The new length will be, so let me write over here. So the new length is equal to the old length positive 10% of the old length, that is 10% of 100. So here I just take I'm adding the 10% of the original length to this 100 because the length is increased by 10%. Okay, now let me finish calculation of this one. So 10% can be written as 10 over 100. So whenever we have the word OF in English, so in math it will be written as times 100. So this 100 will cancel out. I'm getting 100 positive 10. So finally I'm getting 110 units. So the length is increased by 10%, then the new length is 110 units. Okay, now let's calculate the new width. So new width is equal to, so that's why the width is decreased by P%. The original width is 100. Since it is decreased, we have to subtract P% of the original width, that is P% of the original width is 100. Okay, now let me finish calculation of this one. 100 negative P% means P over 100 times 100. This 100 will cancel. I'm getting 100 negative P. So this is the new width and 110 is the new length. Now let's find the new area. So new area is equal to the same formula again. That is length times width. So length is 110 times the width is 100 negative P. Okay, now we have to solve for P. For that, we have to be knowing the new area. So when I do these alterations, that is when I increase the length by 10% and decrease the width by P%. So these alterations decrease the area of the rectangle by 12%. Already we know that the original area is 10,000 square units. So after these two alterations, that is increasing the length and decreasing the width, so this original area is decreased by 12%. How do we know that new area? So let me calculate the new area over here. So new area is equal to original area negative 12% of the original area, just 12,000 of 10,000. Here I subtracted because the original area is decreased by 12%. So that's the new area. So 10,000 negative 12% of 10,000 if I calculate, so I'm getting 1,200. So 10,000 negative 1,200 will be 8,800. So the new area is 8,800. That we can plug in over here for this one. So then I'm getting 8,800 over here on the left side of this equation. Okay, now we have to solve for P in this equation. So for that, first we have to get rid of this 1 and 10. So for that, I divide both sides by 1 and 10. So this 1 and 10 will cancel out, and this 0 will cancel out. 11 goes into 11 one times, 11 goes into 88 8 times, and we have 0 over here. That 0 can be taken over here. So I'm getting 80 is equal to 100 negative P on the left side. So now let me subtract 100 from both sides. When I do so, so this is a positive 100, negative 100 will cancel out. The simplification of this one is negative 20 is equal to negative P. When I multiply both sides by negative 1, I'll be getting positive 20 on the left side and positive P on the right side. So now I got the value of P. The value of P is 20.